Hey anime lover, welcome back to your channel. I hope you people are doing great. Today I'll be covering the full fight between the two worst generation member Law and Blackbeard. After Law successfully defeated one of the emperors in Wano, he set off to the north, not knowing that another major challenge awaited him there, and that challenge is Blackbeard pirates. To find out who emerges victorious, stick around till the end of the video. So, without wasting any time, let's hop into the video. Story starts in the certain sea in the New World, where we see Saber of Zebek sailing with strong winds. Using his devil fruit powers, Marshal D. Teach creates a powerful seaquake intentionally. This seaquake causes chaos for the Polar Tang, the ship of the Heart Pirates, making it hard for them to stay balanced. Air bubbles are rising from the ship, showing that it's taking on water. One crew member tries desperately to stop the leaks. Law realizes that if Blackbeard hits them again, the water pressure could crush their ship, so they need to surface to escape. Law tells the crew there's land to the northeast. Suddenly, something strange happens. Law turns into a woman. Despite the transformation, Law orders the crew to get ready for battle. Behind him, Beppo, one of his crewmates, supports him. Penguin and Sachai, two other crew members, are amused by Law's new female form, but Law gets angry at their comments and threatens them. Suddenly, Penguin and Sachai also turn into women. This gender swapping is an attack by the Blackbeard pirates, and it's spreading like disease, and many of the Heart Pirates are infected by it. One of the crew members warns everyone to stay away from those who are already affected by the gender-swapping power. This power is contagious, and the Blackbeard pirates are using it to separate the Heart Pirates. To fight back against this gender-swapping attack, Law comes up with a plan. He tells his crew that his previous encounter with an emperor taught him that devil fruit powers can be countered with a great deal of haki. In the next scene, we see the Polar Tang finally surfacing. Law focuses all his energy on his haki to regain his original appearance. Finally, Law returns to normal, and they safely land on the surface. While the Heart Pirates are still far away, Doc Q, flying on his horse Stronger, notices them and is impressed that they've managed to neutralize the effects of his disease. Doc Q expected nothing less from pirates worth 3 billion berries. He explains that any disease can only last for a while before antibodies develop, and everyone eventually gets cured. Doc Q is satisfied with his work and calls this disease the Ma Lady Transformation Plague. This plague isn't artificial, it's caused by his Shiku no Mai devil fruit ability. Also, two other members of the Blackbeard crew, Van Augur and Jesus Burgess, who have both consumed devil fruits, have joined the party. Jesus Burgess has eaten the strong fruit, which gives him superhuman strength. This makes him incredibly powerful, capable of lifting mountains with ease and throwing them far distances. Van Augur, on the other hand, has eaten the Wapu no Mai, a devil fruit that allows him to teleport himself and others from one place to another. As the Heart Pirates disembark from the Polar Tang, they realize someone else has already arrived on the island, evidenced by the sounds echoing across the bay. They brace themselves for whatever might happen next. To their surprise, it's Jesus Burgess who appears, holding a massive mountain above his head. The Heart Pirates are shocked by his display of power and wonder how he managed to get in front of them so quickly. Even Law is impressed by the incredible powers displayed by the Blackbeard Pirates crew in this battle. Superhuman strength, teleportation, and bizarre contagions. This time Blackbeard Pirate has hunted down some insane and devastating power, and it is no surprise that their bounties have keep rising. Jesus Burgess uses his strength to hurl a whole mountain at the Heart Pirates. Seeing this massive threat approaching, the Heart Pirates start to panic. To shield his crew, Law uses his devil fruit power called Room to break the mountain into pieces, earning cheers from his crew for his impressive action. However, their celebration is short-lived. In the next scene, Blackbeard, riding on Stronger alongside Doc Q, arrives. Blackbeard mentions that it's been a while since he last saw Law. We learn that Stronger has eaten the Uma no Mai model Pegasus devil fruit. Law, feeling uneasy and out of breath, points his sword at Blackbeard and demands to know what he wants. Blackbeard confronts Law about his unfriendly behavior towards another member of the worst generation. Meanwhile, Stronger, the horse Blackbeard is riding, is struggling to stay in the air with both Blackbeard and Doc Q on its back. Doc Q, realizing the weight is too much for Stronger, asks Blackbeard to lighten the load, but Blackbeard seems unconcerned, casually resting his hand on Doc Q's head as he talks to Law. Blackbeard sees this as an opportunity now that Big Mom and Kaido are gone, saying the world has been turned upside down, which he finds amusing. He mentions that he knew one of the three Wano trio would eventually come around, but he didn't know which one. Blackbeard isn't interested in Law himself, he's after a load poneglyph that Kaido had, which would make it easier for him to reach the One Piece. Law, with a determined look, agrees to Blackbeard's challenge, suggesting they settle things by battling for the load poneglyph. A fierce battle is about to start between the Blackbeard pirates and Law. Blackbeard charges up his powerful Gura attack and aims it at Law, confident that Law has no way to escape. Meanwhile, Law focuses on his crew. He orders Hakugan to take care of the Polar Tang ship and tells Shachai and Penguin to dive into the sea to provide cover. His crew quickly gets to work. With his crew out of harm's way, Law uses his devil fruit power to create a room for the fight. Blackbeard curses Law as Law uses a technique called amputate, delivering a deadly blow that slices stronger the horse Blackbeard is riding in half. This powerful blow knocks both Blackbeard and Doc Q off the horse. Teach is shocked by the power of Law's devil fruit and wonders if Law is using an awakened technique. As both Teach and Doc Q start to fall, Teach reveals a new ability of his Gura no Mai called Quake Crash, which creates massive shock waves. He uses this power to suspend himself and Doc Q in a field of quake energy, breaking their fall and attacking the Heart Pirates at the same time. The shockwaves scatter Law's crew and shake the island, sending debris flying everywhere. Teach laughs loudly as Law escapes from the quake. The Heart Pirates are left puzzled by the unexpected attack, with one of them commenting on the tremendous power of a quake user and how intense the shockwaves he creates are. On the other side, Doc Q seems to be in a gloomy mood. As the doctor of the Blackbeard crew falls, Doc Q pleads stronger not to die, blaming the Heart Pirates for his condition. In his anger, Doc Q throws a basket of apples at the Heart Pirates. However, these aren't ordinary apples, they're explosives. One of the Heart Pirates realizes the danger and orders his crewmates to take cover. As they reach the water, Shachai quickly drinks a lot of water and then launches a massive torrent at the bombs, causing them to explode in midair. With a grin, Shachai declares that it was a mistake to underestimate them, as they grew up in the freezing seas of the North Blue, and the Blackbeard pirates can't beat them in a sea battle. The Heart Pirates warn the Blackbeard pirates that they're going to sink their ship. Back on land, it's Bepo's turn to shine. With his exceptional hearing, Bepo discovers Van Augur's new teleportation location, where he's about to shoot Law. To protect Law, Bepo quickly shares this information with Jean, who is ready to defend Law. As Law prepares his K-room, Van Augur aims to shoot him, but Jean jumps in front of Law, acting as a shield and successfully blocking the shot. This surprises Van Augur, who acknowledges Jean's impressive defense. Meanwhile, Law pierces his sword into Teach's chest and launches his shock will attack, frying Teach from the inside. Seeing his captain's condition, Van Augur remarks on the consequences of charging in unprepared. He then teleports near Blackbeard and suggests returning to their ship since they're struggling against the Heart Pirates. However, Blackbeard refuses, as it would diminish his status as a Yonko. Instead, he tells Van Augur to finish what they started. Determined to follow his captain's orders, Van Augur teleports back, and Blackbeard prepares to face Law for round 2 of the battle. Law, noticing Blackbeard's crew full of devil fruit users, remarks about the challenge of hauling around so many anchors. Blackbeard, despite feeling the effects of Law's previous attack, confidently responds that they're called devil fruits for a reason, and the weaknesses are worth the powers they grant. Law sees this as an advantage since all of Blackbeard's crew are devil fruit users, and the sea is their clear weakness. Blackbeard pirates will have trouble facing the Heart Pirates in the sea. With their ship, the Polar Tang, back at sea, the Heart Pirates start attacking the Saber of Zebek, Blackbeard's ship. The sudden underwater assault catches the Blackbeard pirates off guard, and they realize the Heart Pirates are strong in the water and trying to sink them. Meanwhile, 2 Blackbeard pirates guarding the prison where Pudding is being held discuss the unfolding situation. The Blackbeard pirates have confidence in their leader and believe they'll end the fight quickly, making the Heart Pirates history. Pudding, however, sarcastically remarks that if her mother were still alive, things wouldn't be going so smoothly for the Blackbeard crew. 2 members laugh at her comment, saying they're fighting the ones who killed her mother, and new eras only come when old legends are brought down. As the fight between Teach and Law progresses, it starts to turn against Law. Law tries a long-distance attack using anesthesia to extend his blade, but Teach counters it with his Gura punch. Law looks worried as Teach uses Black Vortex. Meanwhile, on the Winner's Island, the fierce battle between Law and Teach ends. Blackbeard catches his breath, revealing in his overwhelming victory as Law lies injured before him. The Heart Pirates' ship is completely destroyed, sinking to the bottom of the ocean along with the crew. Laughing, Blackbeard declares that without their ship, Law and his crew can't even be called pirates anymore and have no chance of escaping. On the ground, Law and Bepo were badly hurt. Blackbeard tells Law that the owners of the 100 heart he stole in Rockyport are living on Hachinasu, and if he brings back Law's heart, they'll throw a big party. Meanwhile, Bepo quietly eats something that Chopper made for him, hoping it will help, although there's no guarantee. Blackbeard considers what to do with Law's devil fruit, which is very valuable. He could sell it or use its ultimate power to become immortal. Suddenly, Bepo begins to change into his Sulong form to protect his captain. He warns Blackbeard to stay away from Law and strikes both Blackbeard and Van Augur. Blackbeard is surprised to see Bapo's Sulong form because it's daytime and they've never heard of minks transforming without the moon. Bapo then throws several boulders at their enemies before heading to the sea while carrying Law. However, Law tells Bapo to leave him and go back because they can't abandon their crew. Bapo, now back to his normal form, manages to escape with Law, urging him to trust their crew, who have survived together since their time in the freezing North Blue. As they flee, Bapo begs Law not to die. Eventually, Law and Bapo somehow manage to escape, even though they've been defeated by the Blackbeard pirates. This is where the video ends. I hope you found it interesting and enjoyable. Before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel.